mean, the sector board is a good way to understand. I mean, part of making something work is you need to set a goal and objective and a strategy. And there's an old saying in business, you know, if it ain't measured, you don't do it, right? So by having a objective, for example, one of the objectives that we had was there's not enough people going into technology. On my sector board, that's a challenge. So we had a strong endeavor to go to the high schools and figure out what we could do as business to engineer that. When my kids went to high school, to take a technology class, you had to go to Scott Community College to take that. Now those programs are being offered at Bettendorf and Peavey, Assumption, Rivermont Collegiate. They all have programs. They all have got technology as part of their curriculum, and that's really vital. And that's a partnership of business and upper education going to the high schools and then helping enable that, having those kind of conversations. So you have a strategy, then you have a tactical plan that implements the strategy, and that's what part of that is a collaboration at the top of what do we think is missing, and then fixing that. And so I would strongly encourage sector board involvement, because you are promoting that part of what that business industry is that you represent. And it's part of your responsibility. If you're a leader, that's part of the responsibility that you owe the community. And you can't offer everything to everyone, right? I don't do manufacturing, for example. We might manufacture software, but I'm not a manufacturer of a hard good. So knowing what's available out there, the ability to elevate everyone's businesses to a different level is very important. So for example, some of the things we're doing with Hub Huddle, some of the cybersecurity, elevating everybody's a business to engage in commerce means you have to know the different resources that are available, know when to pull them in, when to recommend them to others. So in some ways, that collaboration is really about being encouraged. And so the encouragement of business and collaboration helps everyone be better. If we can recognize that it's win-win, and we're very fortunate that the community college and the ICC is a driver. It's being held accountable by the state of Iowa, and then is really very active in going out and trying to promote those kind of funding, abilities, collaboration along with our city governments and with our Chamber of Commerce. Developing a skilled workforce is absolutely critical in driving commerce and elevating kind of the conversation of what we're doing here and our ability to perform. And so there was a really wonderful program we did in collaboration with 4 other businesses that are involved in technology. And that was really brought to our attention through the community college program and EICC, and it was really a wonderful program. We sent 4 companies, all involved in technology, sent their key people, whether that was a key performer in programming or whether it was someone who was a manager, to a series of classes. One I remember was JavaScript programming, which was really an excellent thing that brought in a special resource to train us in that, our programming staff. Another was in a project management focus. Again, all 4 businesses participated. EICC brought the resource to the table. Again, excellent resource. And then the last one was presentation skills. So part of conveying your message of what you can do is to be able to represent and present well. And so we sent a couple key people to that, and they actually worked together on, and were filmed in presenting materials so you could basically close business, convey and communicate well. And people were measured before and after on how they did. So there are some really excellent programs in collaborating, and I think that reduced cost for everybody involved and elevated everybody's skill level. It was a really wonderful experience, and getting to know other people in other technical areas. I remember some of the different groups. McGladrey RSMI was one of them. Just getting to know each other was really a good part of that.
Hello, I'm Steve Lovejoy, Vice President of Operations for Sears Manufacturing Company in Davenport. I'm a partner with the Manufacturing Sector Board for the Quad Cities, as well as a partner with the apprenticeship program through the Eastern Iowa Community College program. We meet about every quarter with the Sector Board, which is a great opportunity to bring business leaders together as well as the community college. And we can kind of share our ideas on where our problems are and filling our needs in employment. Specifically in the area for us is skilled trades and technical employees, and a shortage in the marketplace. So we've had good success through this program. We utilize Scott Community College to train our apprentices. The success of that program has been great because everyone we've trained over the years we've retained through the life of their career. We're starting to see more interest now at the high school level, and we're starting to be asked to participate on advisory boards for the high schools to get back in, because there's a desire to get back into the trades to try to get kids out of high school interested in things like electricians, mechanics, industrial mechanics, and programs machinists and things like that.
Hello, I am Teresa Cahill. I am with Redstone Content Solutions. I am a project manager and do operations management. I am on the IT sector board with Eastern Iowa, and we initially partnered with the Eastern Iowa Community College and the IT sector board when we were reaching out for our own training. Redstone is a software consulting company. We specialize in Oracle softwares. So our landscape and environment is always changing. We need to stay updated on the latest softwares and technologies, and our resources really need to go through continuous training. And in fact, one of our 4 core values is education. We really feel that knowledge is a key differentiator for Redstone and serving our clients' needs. So when we reached out to Eastern Iowa Community College and the State of Iowa training grants, we were really looking for assistance with our own resources. And that's initially what our partnership was for 260E and 260F training for our new and existing employees and resources. So that worked out well, and fairly soon after that, we also were serving on the IT sector board. Some of our ownership gave feedback to the Eastern Iowa Community College for curriculum at that time. And then we also were partnering with other companies with the sector board for training. We were involved with the consortium, and that offered our resources some additional training besides their technical skills. We did soft skills, workplace strategies, and including myself, we did project management, a 2-day course, which was very effective for all our project management team. So really everybody in our company was touched by that grant and benefited from the training in all different areas. The next thing we did is we had identified that our resources needed some specific training for our latest language, JavaScript. We had identified the need, we had identified a leader in the training for this type of software. And so we reached out to the IT sector board and did an additional offering, an additional grant. We were able to fill the class very quickly, share the cost with 3 other companies, and able to get some world-class training for our resources at a 25% of the cost it would have been to us if we brought in the instructor ourselves for all of our resources. So that was a huge benefit to us, and they're still using this training today. It was able to increase the skills of our resources and open us for other opportunities in the field. Our latest engagement with Eastern Iowa Community College and the state is the apprenticeship program. We were recently registered for that, and we think that'll be a big benefit in that we can bring in a junior level development resource and have one of our senior developers mentor them on some of our established clients and really bring them along, and we find that is a good way, because we've always done internal training and development of our resources, and that's something Redstone has believed in from the day we started in business 8 years ago. Then another thing that we do at the IT sector board, we feel it's really valuable in that we are able to share recruiting, management strategies. It opened the doors for myself and some other resources to go to the Women in IT conference here in Eastern Iowa. In fact, I recently did a session on managing millennials in the workplace. Another thing we do with the IT sector board is that we're able to share trends, and also it could potentially partner with some of the members. We've done proposals with some of the companies that we are on the sector board with, where an opportunity comes along, and as recently as last week, we had a client that asked us about some of our capabilities, and we know that we could partner with a company that's on the IT sector board that offers those services that we do not. So hopefully in the future we'll be able to go after some of those additional opportunities partnering with other businesses that are on the IT sector board. Recently, John Klein, one of our owners, he participated in making a video that emphasized soft skills in the workplace, and that's to help communicate to people that are seeking jobs the importance of those skills, As we are a consultant-based company, we feel it's very important that our resources, our team members, are really developing their soft skills every day. And we kind of put an emphasis on that and communication skills, because serving our clients' needs, we need to be able to communicate, identify their needs, meet them. And we really focus on that communication skills are 80% of the success that you're going to have in your workplace. So part of the training we've done is always been focused around soft skills and developing it in that area for our resources. Those videos that emphasize the soft skills are being played in area workplaces, forest offices, and educators throughout the area to show that their job seekers really need to develop their soft skills.